Hey guys, so March is officially over and I have a few favorites from March and February combined, so I figured I would make a little favorites video for you guys. So this is going to be February and March favorites 2017 combined, so I hope that is okay. But yeah, I'm just going to pull out stuff randomly and show you guys. So I have two creepy dolls to show you guys, and the first one you guys have seen in a video of mine if you have been watching. I got her from an antique store here in West Virginia, and she was in a little oddity room, what they call oddities, where he had a bunch of like creepy, weird stuff. And you guys know me, I'm completely obsessed with horror related stuff, anything that's scary and creepy and just out there. And creepy dolls are on the top of my list, and I had been wanting one of these for a long time, so I finally got one. And as you guys can see, she's very dirty, grungy looking. She looks like she's been through war and back. She has cracks all over her face, but she is just like an 1900s composition doll. Whenever you tilt her back, her eyes actually make a squeaking sound because her eyes close whenever she is like laying down, and then whenever you lift her back up, her eyes open up again and they make this really creepy squeaking sound, which is kind of what led me to get her. As I said before, she was in the oddity room of this antique store, and when I heard that noise whenever I picked her up, I was like, I have to get this doll. She just would go so perfect for the first doll of my collection. So I ended up getting her. As you can see, her hair is like falling out. She's just really old, but I love her, and I named her Sybil. I give all my dolls a name. I'm going to start a whole creepy doll collection, and hopefully sooner or later get a bookshelf to put in my room to put all of my oddities and creepy dolls and different horror collection on. But yeah, I would like to say that Graveyard Girl Bunny is what kind of got me started on these dolls. I absolutely love her collection. I love her room. I just think that it's all awesome and it's totally up my alley. So yeah, that is my first creepy doll that I wanted to show you guys. The second creepy doll, she's not really creepy. She's just an ordinary looking doll. She doesn't really look creepy or anything to me, but I still liked her, and I think some people do consider like any dolls to be creepy, especially the ones with like the blinking eyes, like their eyes that move back and forth. And she is one of those dolls, and I named her Alexandra. I'm pretty sure she came from like the 1970s, and I got her at a flea market actually. And this is what she looks like. She can sit down or stand up, and she came in this little old-timey looking style dress, and she has braids in her hair. One of her bows was actually missing, so I used a rubber band to put the other one back in place. Her eyes are a little clouded over, so she does look like she's a little bit older, but she's not as creepy as the other one, as you guys can see. But yeah, I absolutely love her, and she is really small and dainty, and she goes perfect for my collection. Okay, another like doll related type of thing, which isn't really a doll, it's more of like a stuffed animal or plushie, whatever you prefer to call them, is this llama. For those of you who do not know, llamas are one of my favorite animals of all time. They're up there with cats and panda bears. I don't know why, I've just always loved them. Ever since Napoleon Dynamite, me and my best friend Ashley have had like this inside joke about llamas. And I've always wanted a llama, and one day I will own one. But I seen where this lady was carrying out this llama, this stuffed plushie llama, out of Kroger one day. And it was as we were pulling into the driveway, into the parking lot, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, she's carrying a llama. My parents didn't believe me, and so we walk into Kroger, and then down one of the Easter aisles, I spotted him. And they had pink ones, they had purple ones, they had yellow ones, I believe, and they had these pretty like mint green turquoise looking ones. And so I got one of the turquoise ones because that's my favorite color. And my mom ended up buying me him. So this is Humphrey. I did name him. Me and my best friends, my two best friends, Ashley and Tiffany, actually came up with the name Humphrey for a llama. It was actually Tiffany's idea. I just think think that he's so cute and he's so soft and fluffy, and he's my favorite collar. Actually, one of the things that I love about him is whenever I first got him, one of his ears was down like this and the other one was just up. And I liked it. I thought that it was cute, so I just kind of left it that way. He's kind of been like a comfort blanket for me the past month or so. Ever since my mom picked him up for me at the store, he's just been kind of like a comfort blanket for me. Like whenever I am feeling sad or like I can't make it through a night, I can't sleep, I just grab Humphrey and hold on to him and hug him. And I actually sprayed him with some of my favorite perfumes, so it's kind of like a comforting scent as well. So like whenever I'm kind of feeling down or like I can't make it through the day or whatever, I can just grab Humphrey and he will get me through. And I know that it's kind of silly because it's a stuffed animal, but it really has been helping me. And honestly, I say if something small like that is going to help you get through and keep you from doing other like really ridiculous stuff that could end up hurting you, I say go for it.
Because as long as it's not hurting anybody, that's all that matters. But yeah,
I absolutely love him. He stays on my bed, he goes with me just about everywhere, and he is the perfect cuddle buddy. Also, I want to apologize for that jarring noise. You guys know, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while now, that my room is right next to where we keep the washer, and I always choose to film my videos when my mom is washing clothes, so I can't do anything about that noise. It also came from the antique store, the same antique store that I got Sybil. It was in the oddity room as well, and they had like a whole jar filled of these. They had different colors, but this is like an old-timey coffin crank lock thing, and this is what it looks like. Some people would think that this is like really creepy, and it is kind of creepy because it was probably used on actual legit coffins of like actual dead people, but that's just me. I'm into morbid, like creepy, weird stuff like this, and I want to start a whole collection of oddities. So I went ahead and picked it up because it was only like $5. But this part right here goes into the coffin. This is the handle, and they just cranked it up like this to lock the coffin in place. And I just thought that it was really cool and neat, and so right now I've been keeping it up here, but I am going to eventually, like I said, get a bookshelf and add this to my little weird creepy collection. But yeah, I thought that it was really cool. I mean, I don't know, I'm just weird.
and like I said in my last video, I feel like this would be the perfect zombie killing weapon, like if a zombie apocalypse was to ever actually happen. If there's supposed to be much Walking Dead, but like this part right here would be perfect to stab into a zombie's head. So I thought the perfect killing weapon.
But then this next thing was a shirt that I had actually been looking at for a while, and it came from Walmart, and I think that they sell it at several different places as well. But this came from Walmart in the men's section. Of course it was a men's shirt because they never make any cool Walking Dead stuff for girls. I don't know why. It's a stupid stereotype. I definitely believe that they should. But I went ahead and I got it anyways, and I got it in a medium. And it is just a new Walking Dead shirt. It is in the shape of a skull, and it has all of these cool looking walkers on it. It has Michonne and Negan and Rick up here at the top. And then down here it has Daryl riding his motorcycle. So I thought that it was awesome because it has all my favorite characters on it of the show. I love them all, but if I had to choose, these would definitely be my favorites. And, you know, I've kind of grown like a guilty obsession with Negan, and he's kind of become like one of my biggest celebrity crushes, so I had to have a shirt with his face on it.
I gotta hurry up because it is a Sunday right now currently as I'm filming this, and I'm waiting for the Talking Dead to come on. So yeah, I gotta hurry up. I don't got that much time.
Next thing I wanted to show you guys was this candle, and I am a complete obsessed candle lover. I love candles. I love anything that's smelly good. And I got this from Walmart, and it is from the brand Mainstays, and it's called Hazelnut Creme, and this is what it looks like. And you guys, this smells amazing. And I know I say that about everything, but it literally smells so good. Pancakes or maple syrup or something. But it smells so, so good, and I've been burning it like so much since I got it. I'm probably going to go back and get another one. And I think it was only like $5, $6 for it, so not bad. And it came up to like here, but I've burned it down to there. Okay, so the next favorite that I'm going to show you guys is a book, and as I said in my other videos, I have been trying to read more this year. And so I got this book from the library, and it was called The Girl from the Well, and it's by Chupeco. I think I'm saying the name right. But this book was really, really good. If I had to describe it, it's kind of like a mix between like The Ring and The Grudge kind of stuff. It reminds me of like a horror movie. It's like you're actually reading a horror movie. And what I thought was really cool about this book, and I'm not gonna like spoil anything or give it away just in case you guys want to read it, but they actually mention the whole like hide and seek alone ritual. They don't mention like the ritual itself, but they mention like the same Japanese ritual that you use in that game, which is cutting all the stuffing out of the doll and then replacing it with rice and then tying it up with red thread, which I thought was really cool because I've played that game before. But it was a really good creepy horror book, so if you're into horror, you're into The Ring, I would definitely suggest reading this book. And the chapters aren't very long either, which is what I really like. I like really short chapters because I feel like I get to read more, and I'm a very slow reader. So it doesn't take me long to finish a book, which makes me feel more accomplished. Really, really good book. You should totally go check it out. Last month was this bag, and I actually got this in my horror block. And it is an Amityville horror bag, and it just has the Amityville house on the front of it. I really liked the like blue tone that they gave the house. I thought it made it look even creepier. And I also got this little Amityville horror pin, which I just put onto the bag. I am eventually going to get like a pillow or something to put all of my pins on and start a collection, but I really like this bag because I can put some stuff in it whenever I'm going shopping, whenever I'm going out. I don't know, it just came in handy because my purse is actually very, very small and this is very big, so I kind of like that. Like every once in a while to have something extra to carry stuff around in. I just really like this bag. Amityville Horror was always one of my favorite horror movies growing up. Another book that I read, which I don't have it with me right now because I actually got it from the library, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this in a video or not. I feel like I have, but if I have, I'm sorry, I'm going to mention it again. It was a book called Took, and it was kind of like a horror book, but it was more of like Goosebumps, kind of like Are You Afraid of the Dark themed kind of book because it was made for like preteens, little kids, and I still read it. It was still a really good book. Basically it's about this witch that lives in these woods of West Virginia, and these people move down and they move into this house where like this girl went missing or something, and they found out that the witch actually had taken her and, you know, set a spell on her or something, had her work for... It's just a long story. I don't want to like ruin the book for you guys if you guys want to read it, but it's a really good book. It definitely gives you like Goosebumps kind of vibes. I have two more things to show you guys, like actually here with me, and then I have a few favorite memories. I'm not going to take them off because they were so hard to get on there, but I have two keychains on my purse that I wanted to include into this video. So the first one you guys seen in my horror block unboxing, which was this Penny Dreadful little scorpion keychain, and it has like an actual legit scorpion inside of it, which I thought was really cool and creepy, so I kept it and put it on my purse. This other one right here is a poop emoji keychain, which my sister actually got for me, and I'm actually like obsessed with poop with my best friends. Like it's kind of like an inside joke.
So that's actually funny. I'm obsessed with poop.
So I thought that it was funny and cute, and so I put it on the side of my purse as well. But yeah, I love those two little keychains. I'm actually really obsessed with keychains, you guys. Like I have a whole set of keychains on my house key. Like that's the only key that I actually have that works to anything. And like it's got like millions of keychains on it. Like it's actually exploding. So then there were a few favorite memories from this month, or from these past 2 months, that I wanted to include into this video. The first one was being, my best friend Tiffany is actually pregnant right now with my little nephew, and she told me, I think it was like, not this past weekend, but the weekend before last, she actually told me that he was keeping her awake from kicking her inside her stomach, and it was the first time that she had ever felt him move, and I just thought it was so precious, and I get like emotional every time she mentions something about him. But yeah, I just thought that was a really precious moment, and it's definitely a memory that I'm never going to forget, and I'm sure she's never going to forget either. Another favorite memory was finding out that I get to bring Annabelle back to the haunted house. So the new haunted house that I'm working at, which is Scareview, mentioned like a certain room, like if we want a certain room to be a certain way, or we have an idea for a room for the year or whatever, they will let us, you know, design a whole room for ourselves. And this year they're letting me do that. In case you guys haven't seen that video already, I made a whole video talking about the haunt this year, and you know how I get to decorate it for myself, and it's going to be like a creepy baby doll style room, and I'm going to put creepy baby dolls all in it. There's going to be some other girls in there playing dolls with me, and I get to bring back Annabelle. It was so much fun, and I'm so happy that I get to bring her back and hopefully go back to the movie theater for the premiere of Annabelle 2 and freak some more people out and promote the haunted house as well as the movie. Since I brought it up, like, I've just been really excited for the haunt. I've been having like withdrawals, so I cannot wait for it to get here. And as I said before, I'm going to try to take as many pictures and videos as possible so you guys can see and kind of be a part of the haunt as well. So a favorite TV show from these past 2 months was definitely The Vampire Diaries and The Walking Dead, of course. When The Walking Dead's going on, like, that's the main show that I'm worried about. And of course The Vampire Diaries as well. The Vampire Diaries just recently ended. They had their series finale, and it was really, really sad. I actually bawled my eyes out like a baby. I was actually kind of disappointed that I didn't make a reaction video of myself, but I just wanted to, you know, kind of have that moment to myself and make it kind of special. It was really sad, but ever since then I've been like going back to my little Vampire Diaries high, which I was on whenever I was 14 and the show first came on. Like, I was completely obsessed with it, and I've been having marathons of the show since then. And I don't know, it's just me reliving back my whole Vampire Diaries phase, and I don't know, it was just a really good show. And I'm definitely sad that it's over, but I'm happy that I stuck with it, and that they kind of had like a happy ending in the show. Those were all of my favorites for the months of February and March. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a morbid maniac. Also, leave me a comment and let me know what your favorites were throughout the months of February and March. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!